Just kidding, of course. I'm not that good, so I try to be funny. But anyway, I'm in a band. We're called Old Man Fig and the Geriatrics.
There you go.
The rest of my band couldn't make it because they couldn't get a weekend pass out of Marion, Maryland, so I'm here by myself. But anyway, you would have loved them, really. Mo's my lead kazoo player. He's phenomenal on the kazoo. Larry, I tell you, you're not going to believe this, but Larry was born with not one but two silver spoons in his mouth. And he ended up practicing with those spoons, and he joined the band. It was phenomenal. And Curly, he played the washboard in our band. Unfortunately, today's laundry day, so he just couldn't make it today. But anyway, if anybody needs to use the restroom, now's a good time to go. But anyway, we just signed a record deal with Capitol Records. I sold them my Beatles album collection. Anyway, this is an old sea shanty back in the 1800s. These are the working songs of the brave sailors who sailed the oceans for months at a time. Up she rises early in the morning. Now these sailors, the provisions on the ship weren't always the best provisions. Sometimes some of the provisions had alcohol in the liquids. And what happens if they're running low on provisions? They start drinking the alcohol. They used to call it grog. So if you have too much alcohol, you get groggy. Well, they're sailing the ships on months at a time. And they finally get into port. And if they come back on that ship, they're subject to corporal punishment. These are some of the things that can actually happen to them. Up she rises way, up she rises way, up she rises early in the morning. Hey, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Now put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. That's a metaphor. Because he'd be thrown in a hole, and the captain's daughter is a cat of nine tails. And they feel that cat of nine tails on their back till they sober up. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. You ever hear the phrase, he's so drunk he's 3 sheets to the wind? Well, 3 sheets to the wind if it's a 3-sail mast. And if it's a heavy wind, they loosen the cords that tie up the sails. And those sails would billow to its maximum capacity. And that would cause the ship to rock and sway and roll just like a drunken sailor. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the brig till he gets sober. Put him in the brig till he gets sober. Put him in the brig till he gets sober early in the morning. Hey, that's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Woo! All right, back to the the 60s. So anyway, I know I don't look at it. Back in '64, I was at the Newport Folk Festival listening to Joan Baez, Dylan, Pete Seeger, a young 15-year-old kid. This lady got up on stage by the name of Hetty West. And she wrote and sang this most wonderful song. Joan Baez kind of made it her own. Called 500 Miles. If you miss the train on, you know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow. 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow. 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't make a living this whole way. This whole way, this whole way, this whole way, this whole way. Lord, I can't make a living this whole way. Teardrops fell on Mama's note when I read the things she wrote. She said, son, I miss you, come on home. Well, I didn't have the pack, I had it all right on my back. Now I'm 500 miles away from home. So down in Alabama recently, visited my brother, and they kind of do things a little different down there. I pulled in this commercial parking lot, and I looked at one of the buildings, and it said, veterinary clinic and taxidermist. No matter what happens to your pet, you'll get it back. Thank you.
I'd like to mention 2 songs. Part of my job. Sorry, I screwed up.
Hold this one time.
Yeah.